welcome to this episode of Bear Brunkin Outdoors. We are introducing our 1978 Ford LTD Landau. We're naming this the Jaded Geode. So far, the name we're sticking with is the Jaded Geode. And in this episode, we're going to fix a few things on this because it's got a few little nitpicky things here and there that need a little work. It does need some exhaust down the road, but these are just little things that we can do along the way. Keep us busy, get the car looking a little bit better, take care of those little things like the seat belts, the hubcaps, the rear view mirror needs put back on, the door panels just falling off. Just little things that we can do. Put some hubcaps on this baby because it came without any. We color match the centers. That's a long, tedious process. So stick around, see what kind of arts and crafts we've got into to get this car just a little bit better. Get those little things done. So we might have seen that the visor is missing one of our little connecting pins that puts in the clip. So one thing I did was looked online. And I found online they do have those parts. They are very cheap. They are a $374 here on nationalpartsdepot.com with about $15 shipping. And I had another one here. Let's see, that one was about the same, $3.99 each with about $8 shipping or so from Classic Daniel Carpenter Mustang Restoration Parts. So the parts are available, but I got a 3D printer and got some Google searches. So I searched up a 70s Ford visor pin, was able to find the pin and the cap. Yes, this is not the right material, it is going to work, and it's going to get our visor from flopping around. I found some filament that's a burnt titanium, but it's got a greenish tint to it. So I've switched out our filament for that one. Our test print went really good. This looks like it is going to work. The little baby wants it. So now we have our new filament loaded up. I'm going to start printing some new pieces on this, and I'll show you guys the process on the computer of how I found these, where I found these, and getting them set up in the 3D slicing software. So not a lot of people are familiar with 3D printing. We only have gotten into it a little bit. My oldest daughter got one for Christmas, so that's how I've gotten into it. So I found the files online for what we need. I have downloaded them, and I've got them loaded up and printed over for the test print already. But I'll show you guys the process of how I get that file, where I found it, and kind of just do a quick little 3D printing process overview. We're not going to get too in-depth into it. There's a lot to it that we're not going to do. Thanks for joining me in my very messy office now. I did Google search. I found those parts are replaceable by ordering them from a supplier. Again, they're about $4 for each supplier, and then you're looking at $12 shipping from one, about $8 shipping from the other. I have the 3D printer. I have a page that I use a lot called Thingiverse. So we just went to thingiverse.com, and we searched one of our Google searches, which was a sun visor, anchor pin, and tip. Now, when I search that in Thingiverse, one of the first ones I get is a Ford Pinto sun visor anchor pin. And well, that looks just like what we need today. So we'll get this loaded up here, and this Ford sun visor anchor pin, well, gee, that's that little pin we need that goes into the end of the sun visor, clip into the clip there. So I went ahead and just downloaded that file here. That's going to go into my downloads. Another thing I needed was that sun visor tip. So I went for sun visor tip for a Ford. And we'll pull that up, and then one of the first ones we get here, first line, is a 73 to 79 Ford truck sun visor tip. And when we take a look at that, well, that is the same little thing we need here. This is the part we are just printed, and now we just need these little tips to go on here. So this is just for the tip. The other one is just for the rod. So two prints, a little bit of work. I just come over here. I'm going to pull up my 3D print software. For a printer we have, it's a Flash Forge 5M, but there are some really good ones on the market now. See, we should change our infill to 100% infill. It means we're going to use 100% density on that. There's not going to be a hollow space when I print that. It's going to be 100% of the filament. It's going to be a solid piece instead of having some air pockets in there. So we're going to go ahead and transfer that for our new one here. Now all we got to do is add this new file from our downloads. We got our downloads. We did have to extract these files. If you need help extracting files, you're probably not going to be doing some 3D printing. So we'll just load that Ford visor in there. I'm not going to redo all this and we just load it in here, get our settings, slice, and it sends it to the printer. So now we get that sent over to the printer, and we can just get going here.
Starts to fade. The sun is hitting the windshield, blinding in the shade. And that old passenger side is hanging by a thread, flapping in the crosswind right above my head. 30 years of plastic, brittle in the heat. Every time I catch a gust.
All right, so let's get our little cap off of here now. Come on over here to this little workstation I've got here on my computer. So we see this color is it's called burnt titanium, and it's just a blackish with a bluish greenish flake in it. You can't really tell. So real quick, what we're going to do is get this cap. Just put right on here. Let's do that. That's why I've got this mouse pad here. It's dirty and gross, but we're just going to put this on here. Couple tap taps while it's warm. Alright, pinch my finger, but we got that on there. I'm going to clean up that little bit of support there from the printer. And this will be a much better option than no pin or our test pink one. And this little rod pin for our visor should work out just well. Let's go get this installed and see how it works. Alright, so we got our visor pins printed up. You can see a little bit better here outside that this really does match the color quite a bit better. And again, this just goes right here into the end of the visor, except, looks like our old one may be broken off in there. So we'll have to fish that out. But this one over here is just missing the cap. So I did get another cap printed. Let's see if this can go on here. I did have to give the other one a few whacks with that hammer to get it on. Let's see if we give it a couple whacks here with this. That's not working. And that's how we break both of them. So now I have to make a new one for both sides. I've got one already. I've got to fish that piece out of there. I'll make another one for this. We started fixing one of these, and the other one mysteriously got broken when some idiot tried putting the cap on. So I've got a second one of these printing. I've got my first one ready to go. But I've got the old ones now stuck in here. Can't get them out. So I've got some picks. Got a lighter. Maybe I can heat it up, stick it in there. Thinking maybe this guy might get it out. That's what we're going to try. It's kind of working. They feel that start to bite into that plastic and move out some. Plan of attack is not so fruitful at the moment. So I'm going to keep working on this. See if I can get these old ones out to get the new ones installed. It's going to be a lot of heating, trying things. Hopefully don't burn the car down. But I'm going to give this a few more tries, see if I can figure out a process that works. If I do, see if I can do it on the second one. Stay tuned. So far all of my attempts have been unfruitful. Maybe if I drill them out, I can get them out and get the new ones in. I don't know. I probably could and should look up if there's a information on how to do this the right way. I'm gonna do it my way. See, now the thought was I get the drill bit stuck in there and then I pull that out and everything comes together. I mean, it's not going to work that way. Probably just going to mean I break my drill bit off in here. Nostradamus over here. I don't know. That didn't work. Next. One from the driver's side has been successfully retrieved. Minimal damage. Hoping we can put the new one in, just pinch that down. We got our new one. So it's supposed to just, slide right in there. Clips right up there. Brakes right away. Nailed it. We now have number 2 out. Again, minimal damage actually. I found the secret is to try to just pry up that metal part up there a little bit. Loosen that grip. Figure I can always squeeze that back down with some pliers. But I did get both of them out. I did break both of my test pieces. I tried my pink one on one side just to see if that would work. That was a no-go. And then my one that was supposed to be more color match, that was a no-go. I'm gonna see if I can mesh these into one single print and print it fully and see if that helps though. Alright, we got some ones that didn't really print out too well, but I made a compound file where I combined both parts, the top, the tip, and the rod. And it seems to be doing an okay job for right now. See, it didn't print all the way. It fell over and didn't finish, but as far as holding the visor, it'll do the trick. As expected, my little pins made out of PLA filament have warped in the sun, but I dug around and I found some PETG filament, which is a little better at holding heat. So we'll slip that in there, see how that does. And if that doesn't work, you can see I've got a few extras. I've got a few more extras. Just something to keep these from flapping around. Alright, you see somebody try to fix this before? We're not going to fix it that same way. I need my soldering iron. There's the soldering iron. Okay. We will use our soldering iron to help melt some stuff together. And some better glue, hopefully. Mr. Cement. And some more cement. And some E6000. One of these should hold this together. Yeah. Alright, let's get all this crap off here that they put on. I mean, a valiant effort trying to make a repair, right? They tried.
Yes.
They did their best.
This one's like sticky tape.
It's some good, I think this was some Gorilla tape. This has to go together like this.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Alright.
I did that when we first got the car.
I need to scrape all that old off. I'll use an X-Acto knife. Get it exacto where I want it off. I think they worried about trying to match the color of the glue more than what's going to hold. I'm going to try some of this plastic cement first, like model building. It's meant for those like model cars I've got over there that I've never built.
Snapped right in two, wasn't working no more. 48 years of lean plastic Ford. I grabbed my solar
Alright.
iron, got the
One
metal
piece.
glowing red. Decided on a fix, running through my head.
Third.
Laying some welding rods like steel inside the seam.
The plan with this is just
Melted down the
melt it
plastic
in,
to restore the 78 dream.
transfer the heat from the solder.
Plastic and steel, burning in the night.
With this bar,
Fumes in the air, but I'm gonna make it right.
it's not usually appropriate tools to do this.
Garage genius and a hot iron beam, fixing up the
There's
broken
like using this plastic welder that keeps seeing everywhere. Amazon team.
plastic and steel.
You have plastic actually melting.
Forgot about the contact glue I tried the day before.
Alright, I'm gonna let that
When the iron touches the seam,
cool down and dry.
poured out the
Hold on that setup.
toxic black cloud.
Looks like it may do what I want to.
Model airplane
Put
cement,
another one up here.
waking up the dead. Plastic and steel,
That's some
in the night.
that's some good gas. I'm sure I should be breathing that in.
But I'm gonna make it right.
I'm hoping this will at least just,
A little
you know.
garage genius
Nope.
and a hot iron beam, fixing up the broken pieces.
Let's just hold it together while the glue dries. Next sentence.
Yeah, plastic and steel.
If it's not clear, I don't know what I'm doing. Just taking a guess here. What will hopefully make it better than two pieces.
Cankered out the garage door, choking on the haze, waiting for the smoke to clear through the thick green maze.
I don't think contact glue,
But when
contact cement,
cooled down,
and heat
solid as a
as a
rock,
combination.
stronger than the day it rolled around the city
This is plan B,
plastic and steel.
which is a lot more gassy and smoky than the one.
Fumes in the air, but I'm gonna make it right. A little garage genius and a hot iron beam,
Does seem to be doing the trick.
up the broken pieces of a classic machine.
The trick of poisoning myself in the past.
Armrest bolted back where it belongs.
We are getting connected.
Ready for the highway and the classic
Still gonna try to push this piece around in here. Get a more mechanical piece. Into and just melt it and still holding it.
Steel inside the seam on that old Ford door. Yeah, plastic and steel.
We've got two of the three in place.
Old green vinyl sitting on the workbench floor. Snap her right into.
Okay. I'm gonna let
Wasn't
that.
working no
here.
more.
That's a lot of gas coming off of that.
Leaning on the door.
Whew.
Faded dark green
That's some
trim
pungent-
from a classic
pungent gas there.
Ford. I grabbed my solder and I got the metal glowing
So if you're wanting to fix the armrest on your 78 LTD, I suggest not doing it this way.
running through my head. Layered in some welding rods,
Maybe we're better respiration than I am. You know,
melted down a
I could pull the fan off there, but that's the computer pulling fan.
big dream.
Can't overheat the MSI laptop. Which is my current recording. I think that might just about do. For what I've got going on right now. It actually feels pretty decent. Better than 2 pieces. That's all I know. It is better than 2 pieces. So, we have some E6000 here. We have exploded at the side before. Okay. Let's use up whatever scrap we can get out of this for completely. Try to just tack these little welding rods in a bit better. If you're watching this, you might be wondering, how did you learn how to do this? I didn't. I just took a guess as to what might work from my previous experience. Put it into play here. That's all it takes. For trial and error. Not be afraid that it's going to fail. In fact, I come in with the expectation that it's going to fail. And when it works, it's a surprise. It's as good as that's going to get. Maybe see if I can get some in here. All right. What's this? Duct tape residue. Some untier. I don't think better use on that. What do you think? Got it melted up in here. I just use that and melted it together, and then put these little supports in there to help hold it, and then put some glue on those. I think it's going to be good. Good enough. We need 2. My note. Daddy breaking things. This looks like some super glue on here. See if our own cure clean that off a bit. One piece of our project for today is done. So we've turned our 2-piece armrest back into a 1-piece. Used a good old soldering iron here. Did a little bit of melting. Pack those into some heat. And finish it off with some glue. And hopefully this will work better than the hot glue, whatever that was on here. If we haven't melted the plastic back together, hopefully. Hopefully this will be just a better way to keep it together. Okay. All right, so this piece is done. I want to turn my focus to getting this armrest put back on this door. It's the one that we melted up some pieces in for support. It has already separated again. You use some rubbing alcohol here and some torque paper that came in the back of the car for some reason. I did get some 3M Automotive Plus tape. This is not appropriate thing for this. My plan is to just stick this all the way along this edge. And hopefully help use this to the door. All right, let's see if we can try test fitting this on. Should we try and do it permanent? I'll tell you what. Seems to be holding. It's holding pretty dang well. We're calling that done. We got our next workpiece ready here for the butchery. Again, I got my rubbing alcohol and some toilet tissue. I'm going to wipe down my crack here. Make sure your crack's nice and clean. Can't have her crack. That's conveniently inconvenient that this is coming off. However, it is still on, and it's cracking down here just like our other one did. I'll be completely honest. I don't want to do that again. We're going to do our little tape trick. Get on this one. Hope it works. Moment of truth. Please stay on here a bit more. Well, what can I say? I think it's as good as it's going to get. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Next order of business, going to be try to get this lock ready. I did order this new old stock Ford lock cylinder, and this is for the trunk. Our trunk lock. We did have one in the vehicle. However, this bit was deformed, not able to get this piece on. As you can see, this goes onto here. The rod connects in there. You turn the key, bop bop. Problem solved. Okay, move it goes this way. Yes. I believe we can pin this in here right here with this equal. I'm not going to be installing this on the car right now. So it's the greatest weather outside. It's a little rainy and overcast. I'd rather not deal with all that right now. Okay. That moves. All right. Now, I believe it's going to go in the trunk like this. Okay. Gotta go on there like that. Boop, into the trunk. Finish hooking it up. That's a good start. Alright, we got that ready to go install later. It's a beautiful day. We're on the way to go swim at the Blue Hole in Salina, Oklahoma. Awesome little spring-fed swimming place. But I just had to stop on the way and make a little Facebook Marketplace purchase. We've got set 4 of a proper wheel caps. All 4, $25. Made a good deal today. The LTD is going to be looking clean. What, you don't wash your hubcaps? We're going to do some painting on these. So I'm going to get some degreaser. Pretty much everything that's black on these, I'm going to paint green to match our ride. So I'm going to spray some degreaser, get these cleaned up, get them soaking, and we'll get them painted. Okay, we got hubcap number 1.
Exact shade as the seats, matching up the interior to cruise the neon streets. Pop the center wheel caps off, steady with.
We're gonna clean that off with some more.
Painting on the accents in the midnight hush. Gotta give us some TLC.
We're starting with this one because it's got a big ding in it. So if we mess, it's not a huge loss. It's already messed up. Okay. So here's what we got for these. We got our testers in a, I think this was beret green is what it said. It's an enamel, if you can read that. Okay. What do we need for this? Anything special to know? Probably. Are we gonna low it? No. So I'm gonna just start with just a tiny bit. So I should just get right in here.
Gotta give us some TLC. Make that metal shine.
I don't know.
Chrome and glass and
Maybe I should be sanding these before we paint them.
working down the line.
Probably.
Touching up the little things, bringing back the clean. 78 precision,
Bye-bye.
living out the dream. Green cap accents, shining bright. Cruising into a warm summer night.
All right, we're learning. Is this stupid and futile? Probably. Does it make me happy? Sure. We're getting there. Is it the best looking? Not by far. Is it looking good for what I want? Sure.
Sunday morning driveway, rags and soapy suds.
We're gonna try an even finer brush for those.
Shake out all the rugs. 78 Ford LTD.
Is it gonna make a difference? Probably not.
Time to show some love and put some
Seems to be a skill issue.
TLC and a steady hand.
getting better. We're learning. Or just carrying less. I don't know which one.
Unscrew the wheel caps, lay 'em on the mat.
Oh, I think I'm liking it. Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Now I see why I bought 2 containers of paint. 'Cause I'm an idiot.
Tracing all the edges, careful not to spill.
Making messes.
Matching the plush green interior with a thrill.
All right. Well, we made the Southern Pacific Ocean more green.
TLC and a steady hand, rolling down the best roads in the land. Matching the interior, making it pop. This old school cruiser's never gonna stop. Snap those caps back on the steel. Look at that detail on every wheel. Green accents matching the dash inside. She's ready for a midnight.
Hey, Axton. My nephew watching me live. We're painting hubcaps. He's watching. He messaged me. He said he's watching the live.
Rolling down the best
Do I come on?
roads in the land.
To match our green interior?
Making it pop. This old school cruiser's never gonna stop. Green cap spinning round and round. Best looking LTD in this town.
One more.
Sunday morning driveway, rags and soapy suds. Wipe away the road dust, shake out all the ruts. 78 Ford LTD, she's been like a tank. Time to show some love and put some.
So I think I am going to leave the black around the edges and just leave the green in the center. The color match the interior, but also keep some of that black. All right, I think I'm going to go try these on the car now.
Never gonna stop. Unscrew the wheel caps, lay 'em on the mat. Got the custom green paint, yeah, just like that. Tracing all the
Okay, so we're trying to get our mirror back on. I bought one of those little Permatex rearview mirror things, glue kits. It did not work because I cannot get this metal piece out and stick it up there by itself. So I've got a epoxy quick setting from the old Harbor Freight, and I'm gonna see if we can mix some of this up, see if this will do it. I don't know. I'm about tired of fighting it right now, so. Okay. B. I'm guessing it's equal parts A and B. Equal parts. That's about equal parts. Not going to stir. You just mix it here. That's A and B mixed together. Pretty sure somebody already tried this epoxy on here, and that's what was on there to begin with. That I scraped off. I'm gonna try this again. There's a car show on Saturday, and I would like to have my rearview mirror up. That's about all. It's the only reason I want this done now. It does say mix for 1 minute, so we will mix. We'll mix more. Let this tack up a little more too. It must be kicking off because it's getting bubbles. Oh. Smells like it's kicking off. All right. Let's see what we can. It smells like a wet dog. Okay. I'm going to let that start to tack on here. Before I stick it up on the window, because I would like it to have a quick set like it says. Okay, so we've got some epoxy on here since the actual window stuff did not work. Surprise, surprise. Story of my life. Alright. So now the job is seeing if I can hold this up here for 5 minutes. I guess we'll find out. I was gonna do this at night when it was cooler out. Give it a better chance of actually staying. However, I got impatient.
That comes to pass. Yeah, she's holding strong.
Okay. Yep. That's about how I thought that was going to go. I'm very quickly becoming convinced that this mirror is just not meant to go back up. Whoop, whoop. This is under the police. Alright. Round 2. I complete round 3. Alright. Stick this tape up here to help me hold it in place. Oh, it's hold. Hold. Steady. Alright. going to give us a better chance of actually getting it glued on. If this doesn't work, I give up. Maybe we just leave it permanently taped on here. Double-sided tape is my next go-to. I got some inside. It's good stuff. Alright, well, we're going to sit here another few minutes to see if this will hold, and then leave it dry overnight and see if we get anywhere with that as a rearview mirror holder. And if that doesn't work, we got some 3M double-sided tape. If that doesn't work, I guess we just give up on it. So I cheated off camera a little bit. I came in here and used these little pick tools and dug around trying to find where to reattach our seatbelt bases. Also, our center seatbelt not attached either. So I found one bolt over here with a stud on it, and over here I found the hole. So I pulled out my replacement bolt that I got from the Atwood's farm store. I'm going to see if I can at least get one installed. The passenger side is wanting to fight me, and there's a stud that is in there. It's a double stud. It's a bolt with a stud on top of it, and I don't have the proper nut that goes on that. So I'm a little bit behind on that mark. And I just took a razor blade and put an X in there because I did not install this carpet. Somebody else did. And when they installed it, they did not reinstall the seatbelts. Fair enough. However, I told the great state of Texas that I wouldn't get any tickets in the next couple months. After wrecking that Subaru, I put on a deferred citation. So I don't really want to get a ticket for a seatbelt and have to deal with all that court process in Texas. See, now I tested this bolt in here, and because I did, now it's going to give me fits and tell me I'm wrong. A bolt and a washer combination from the farm store, and it's as simple as that. And it's as simple as that. No, it's not. Not simple in any way. I'm the one that's simple. We did. I finally got my bolt started. Yes. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you did find a bunch of cicadas. Okay. You have a cicada house? She has a cicada house. Oh, okay. Okay. $20 seatbelt ticket. It's gonna turn into a bigger problem if I get that in the next few months after wrecking that car in Texas. Allegedly wrecking a car in Texas. Progress. That's for sure. Alright, we got those seatbelts in. Right down in here is that stud with another stud on it, looks like. Like I said, I don't have the bolt that goes on that. Other stud. So I gotta see if I can get this whole thing. Here's what I'm fighting. I got this stud that is just attached to a bolt down in there, but it is just spinning. Not get it to come out. I have come up with a solution. And that solution involves some violence. And that is just this 1/2 inch nut I found that will go on here when I make it. And that's going to be my solution for now. It's going to hold, I think. Well, after some trial and error, I've got both seat belts. Sides. Lock that down. Receivers and buckles. And it's functional again. Let's take a look at our handiwork here. We do have some things left to do. It did come with hood hinges. I've got to drill those out because they needed a Waller for $1 and haven't done that yet. We've got our hubcaps on. She's looking clean with the caps. Color matching, baby. See what else we've got done. We've got our rear view mirror mounted. It has stayed mounted in all this heat. We've got our seat belts mounted. They are actually locked in, bolted down, not going anywhere, not falling out as soon as you flip into the seat belt. Let's check in on our visor pins. They're a little melted, a little warped. These are the PETG ones, but it's still holding. It's holding it in place. It's doing what it needs to do. We've got this door panel stuck back up here. This one was just falling and dangling. It wasn't off all the way. We got this one back here. This one was the one that was off all the way. This was our one broken in two that we did our repair on. It is back on the door, looking more complete. We do have some exhaust gaskets there. You can hear the exhaust does need some work on it. It's popping a bit. She's looking much better. We got our new trunk key. OEM Ford, baby. New old stock part. We got our trunk popping. There's those new hood hinges we need to put in. Don't know if you can see on there where the hole is versus where it needs to be. Marked there in black. So got some work to do on those. That's for another day. As far as today, I'm happy with what we've done. It's been a few day process here. This video has just been fixing pieces here and there. Just working on it little bits as I feel like it, want to, can. Crunch, crunch some leaves. So there's our introduction of the Jaded Geode. Is so far the name we're going to go with this. A little white and rough on the outside, but a beautiful jade gem on the inside. So if you stuck around and watched this video with us, thank you for tuning in to see what all the things we did on this. It was not the easiest. It was not the hardest. There was a lot of things that were little, nitpicky, intricate little detail work, like these hubcaps and that door panel back there. Got the mirror back on, but these little things make me feel better driving. So that's all it's about. Little things, little steps, little bits and pieces, getting on at it, get it knocked out, get it ready.